Thanks for letting me know, bro. Shout out to you, my nigga. But it was good, Chris. I know we ain't had no sound over there, bro. Yes, dumping. Did you get in? Are you participating in that dump? So we almost had a pullback where I wanted the two back over here. Didn't quite get there though, so missed this trade opportunity. I don't want to really trade inside this range, but I do like this. Let's take GPCHF out at Euro GPY. I'm taking that $100 as well, because I don't want to sell up here as while 1 hour still bullish. So we're going to not trade as 100 either. PJ, this level failed. I want to trade that. I want to trade that. Yes, 30. Looks similar to NAS 100, bro. Literally looks very, very, very similar. You got some sells below here on US 30 though. Want to trade London session? I've been trading London session for the past 4 years, bro. So I'm definitely going to keep trading London session. Dearmods.pro, they got it all. Yeah, let me bookmark that shit. Products, hardware. They got Call of Duty products. I don't even know how to Call of Duty though. I'm already like that on that game. I just need them for Fortnite, bro. Cause I'm gonna ask for Fortnite. Oh, I don't trade London session. Why not? Stern and Vicurity. Well, let's save this for future references. Why the fuck do my chair keep spinning on its own, bro? Holy shit, pissed me off. Give me this damn blanket. And then why don't trade London session? Security is legit. Oh, so it's to make it look so you don't get banned. I'm gonna read up on it before I buy that motherfucker, but I'm definitely gonna see about that hoe. Thank for the roses too, mister. You play Fortnite, bro? You be hacking, bro? Let me find out you be hacking. You use Top Step? Nah. I trade with top. I trade with Top One Trader and Alpha Trader. So those are Forex platforms. Wait, so if you don't trade London session. Why you looking at ES then, bro? I just be looking to look, haha. Bro, we having bro be wanting that dopamine, bro. I feel you though. I be looking at that shit during Asian sessions sometimes, even though I don't trade Asian. But sometimes seeing something that's so good during those times, it be enticing you to trade. Or me at least. Oh damn, that shit look good. I might as well take this out. Want to go in short for ES, but I'm cool. Let's look at it. Let's look at ES. How long have you been trading, bro? 4.5 years, almost 5 years. So daily time frame ES is bullish. 4-hour time frame is bearish. We just took this low down here, and we're having a pullback then having a pullback phase of an overall bearish trend. Look at the start of this push from this low to this high. We're rejecting off of a fib level. Price pull back into a fib level now is looking like it's starting to slow down and consolidate. 4-hour is bearish. Look at the 1-hour time frame. We're bullish on the 1-hour time frame as prices are making new highs. So we're bearish down here, then we went bullish here as price took this high right over here. So I do like sells on ES off of this area. But I want to sell at 1 hour still bullish. So I'm doing 1 hour to go bearish first. So possibly some sells down here below these lows. I like sells below this area. This is like a smaller range. You look to sell below this area with a nice closure. You can have a tight stop loss either inside the range or a little bit above the range, just to give it that breathing room. And you could look to target these lows down here. Overall, it's a clean range to fill, and you can look to partial out at this position here, or even partial out at this price here. I do like this sell idea. This looks clean as fuck. So yeah, you could partial out at these lows here. Sheesh, I just started 2 weeks ago and don't know where to really start. Can you help me with that? Like, how did you get so good at trading? Well, I got so good at trading by actually trading. But what do you know so far? Or what have you been watching so far? Kind of content. Or who have you been watching so far? Maybe that's a better question. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can fix, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I in love with you. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 I'm so into you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm so yeah, 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 yeah. Did you not all that? Yeah, I never watched that dude. Well, I never watched his like trading content, but I was seeing his meme content pop up. That nigga funny. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, this hella funny. You just fall into the scam. It's free though, bro. It's a lot of content out there that's free outside of TJR. The whole YouTube space is free. And there's a lot of traders that post YouTube content for free. Yeah, you technically can't say something that's free is scam because you're not getting scammed for nothing. The time, I guess, it scam you for your time, but again, it's not directly correlating to them. Yes, a lot. YouTube taught me, plus myself. Yeah, same. I pay for mentorship myself, though. I'm not gonna lie. I did pay for mentorship. That's why I asked, where do I start, bro? So that's what I said. What do you know so far? All right, this is what you do. Market was jumping this morning, and there was no retracement, so I couldn't get in. No, it was definitely busting this morning and waiting with no retracement. So that's why I waited. I didn't take a trade yesterday. This is the first trade I took all week. Go on YouTube, right over here. Type in FX Alex G Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Forex. This video is 4 hours long. It'll teach everything you need to know on the beginner level of trading. Everything you learn in this video is not just Forex related. It also applies to futures. So when he starts breaking down price action and market structure and things of that nature and sentiment, it directly correlates over to futures. Watching this video will teach you the basics of everything, and that way you'll understand the terminologies. So if I say something like, I'm looking for a break ranges at this previous high or this previous low, or I'm looking for, yes, this transcript, this applies to options as well. Only difference is they use different names. So instead of buy and sells, they use calls or puts. Instead of lot size, they use contracts. But it's the same thing. What what I was gonna say. Everything you learn in this video will correlate over to other financial markets, so it's universal. This video will tell you about how to calculate risk, how to use a pip calculator if you don't want to know how to do the math yourself. There are pip calculators or point calculators. It goes over market sentiment, structure levels, support, resistance, everything fundamentally. But watching this video is important because if I explain something saying I'm looking at a break resistance of this previous high or previous low, or waiting for a price to close and break this previous low, this 1 hour wick, or whatever it may be, like you understand what I'm actually saying, what that actually means. So this video will go hand in hand with understanding the terms, how traders actually talk. Watching this video is not going to teach you how to trade, but it's going to teach you the basics. And then after that, I will say go to my YouTube channel and watch my YouTube content. It's my YouTube channel right over here. When I say my YouTube content, you can watch my videos where I do live trade breakdowns and pre-market analysis to give an idea on how I actually trade and mark up my charts. Also come throughout the live streams. You always learn better on live streams, no matter what it is, just because you get the real raw reaction of the actual market. You get to see when that trader wins or lose, not them picking and choosing when you get to see that. See it in real time. And if they live trade every day, for the most part, like myself, then you get to see the consistency that that trader actually has within their strategy or how they trade. So you can watch my videos as where I do like live trade breakdowns before and after. Price action videos like price action here or risk reward videos like this. Things of that nature. And if I'm on a live stream and you want to rewatch the live stream just to see how I approach everything, or I talked about something specifically that you want to revisit, you will have this here as my VODs. So any live stream I do on TikTok, you could just rewatch the VOD here on my YouTube live from whenever I go live. And this goes back to 3 years of live trading. But how did you exactly learn when starting? I learned by watching a YouTube video, but the YouTube video I learned from the basics was what the dude was called. What was the dude name? What was the dude name? I can't remember. This shit was so long ago. But I was just same thing, but it wasn't by Alex G, it was by somebody else. I think it was called Trading in the Zone or some shit. No, not Trading in the Zone. That's a book. Fucking, it was a white dude. He got like 1 million subs on YouTube. Where the fuck is this guy? It was so long ago. I watched a video like this. Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Day Trading. Like I watched a video like that. Then started to understand the fundamentals. I bought a course and I paid for mentorship. But I didn't have to buy 100 different courses or 100 different mentorships. I already bought one course, one mentorship. The course that I bought, I literally didn't even need to buy because everything that was in the course I already knew. So buying the course that I bought was pointless, really. I thought it was going to have something different than what I already know, but that wasn't how it actually went. But what really helped me become profitable was the mentorship. The mentorship was like holding my hand as far as making sure I'm doing what I need to do and having like-minded individuals around me. So I think the mentorship that I had was the best when it comes to paid content. In the mentorship that I had, we went over my trades, like we journaled, we went over my runs and losses, and went over where I could have did better, where I could have got a better entry next time, what stop loss I should use versus the one that actually got hit, things of that nature. So that way I got actually live feedback on the trades that I was taking and not necessarily just taking trades over and over and over again. And that is what helped me. ES short now. Well, I'm not shorting ES because I'm already in gold. But let's see. Did it? So no, ES didn't give a closure. I would want ES to close below this level. It closed within the level. But because it closed within, it's still not the closure I need. I need a lot. he has to actually close below the level before I actually look to take a trade. But I'm not going to trade ES at all because I'm already in a trade. So I'm already in this gold position here. Sitting in a little bit of drawdown, but it's cool. No big deal. So you trade the same stocks or depends? No, I trade Forex. But I trade Forex markets. I trade NAS 100 and US 30. So yeah, so no, I don't trade stocks. But the way I trade could be applied to the stock market. The way I trade could be applied to any market. I could trade crypto if I wanted to. I could trade options if I wanted to. I could trade stocks if I wanted to. The way I trade specifically is universal because I trade pure price action. And all of the asset tickers or all the pairs have price action. So because price action is my pure strategy, it's the foundation of my pure strategy where I just trade the breaking points of previous highs and previous lows. As long as the asset has previous highs and previous lows, I can accurately predict where price is going to go. So no matter what the chart is, I could trade it if I wanted to. But I don't want to be looking at too much different stuff at the same time. I already watch all of these things. So I'm more so of a higher time frame directional bias trader, trading off of 1 hour levels with 5-minute entries. In a nutshell, that's how I trade. So in this case, my directional bias is bullish. I'm looking for buys. If I go zoom out, as you can see, I was looking for buys the whole time. So I was looking for buys here. I was looking for buys here. It just never gave me a retest. Never gave me a retest. And I had buys here. Eventually, it gave me the retest that I wanted, and now I actually took a trade. But for the most part, I was strictly looking for buys because my higher time frame direction is buys. As price pushed up, we took out this high, and this high, going bullish. Same thing on the 4-hour time frame. We took out this high, going bullish. On the daily time frame, we are in a bullish retracement phase. So once I have that directional bias, I go to the 1 hour time frame and look for levels. I had this level and this level and this level. I'm looking to trade off one of these three. That's what I mean by it. I'm a higher time frame directional bias trader, meaning my directional bias is overall bullish on the higher time frames. I trade off 1 hour level. So I was going to trade off for this level, or this level. Price came down to this level, started to hold. These are 5 minutes for entry. See price make a low, a high, a low, low. I wait for this high to get taken out for my entry. Stop loss below the low and below the overall range. You may stop loss like down here, and then that's the trade idea. And I'm looking to target these highs up here. And then above this target, we have a target up here. And we could take a potential scaling above this area. Like that. They say time you build a life waiting on me, cause you're monster. Not wanna go unless you ain't me. Pretty face. But pretty taught me early lessons. Pretty had me giving more than I was getting. Do the same for me. They just came to me and they contradicted everything you do. I have to get Trading View Premium or is it regular fine? Regular's fine, bro. Trading View Premium, I don't even have Trading View Premium. Right? The reason why Trading View Premium is a thing, because they offer you more indicators, they offer you lower time frames, and they offer you no ads that pop up down here. They also offer you back testing mode. Right? If you want to back test, there are other apps to back test that is free that you don't have to That way you don't have to pay for TradingView. Like if you want to back test or use the TradingView bar replay mode instead of using TradingView, just use FX Replay. This website is a good website to back test. You can sign in, make an account for free. You can go to game battles, start up a new game battle, and back test here instead of using TradingView. This is better than TradingView to back test. Also, yeah, so they just give you more indicators in lower time frames. But I don't use the super low time frames. Like, you're not gonna see me trying to trade on the 15-second or the 5-second chart, bro. Like, there's no point of doing that. And I also don't use indicators either, so I don't need more indicators. I'm a pure price action trader, so I really don't need indicators. I have the 50 EMA. I turn this on sometimes, but not too much. So yeah, there's no point of really buying it. You could use the free version and be perfectly fine. And I don't want to go to make me. Gonna hit out. All right, bro. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Good luck on your trading journey, my boy. You got a long journey ahead of you. You only 2 weeks in, bro. Appreciate all the advice. No problem. I'm trying to think if I should listen to some drill music or not. W self plug. Hey man, I think I'm the best teacher, bro. No cap. Cause I'm fully transparent in the way I trade. I don't sell anything, so I don't have nothing to sell to you. So I don't gain nothing from giving you false information. Right. So I'm hella transparent. And I think my strategy is simple. I do one thing over and over and over again on major time frames, literally. So I only look for one thing. So it's not overcomplicated. I'm not looking for a bunch of different specific stuff. I do the same thing. I just do one thing on multiple time frames and add them as confluences to each other. You gonna have to show me how. You gonna have to show me love. Better off these drugs. Taking opium guy. Why your name looks so familiar, bro? I saw you before somewhere. Oh, that nigga left? Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Media made it out. Before the kick out. Double law, pull up like Richie Rich. Start the hissy fits. That is on my wrist. I've been thinking about it. You got gas and lighting. Game time chess like the live. What's up, chess? Why you up so early, bro? Are you trading right now or what? What's good, Baga? Yeah, I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I used to ride dirt bikes back in the day. I got hit by a car. I look, he got PTSD. So I got up to use the bathroom and C was live. W bladder. Shout out to your bladder. Shit, I can't have this go up yet. I'm in the cell. You in those cells? Where you get in that? Why you get hit by a car? Oh, I didn't get hit by a car. I almost got hit by a car. I jumped off my bike and then my bike got hit. I was in a gas station and filling up, and I was pulling out the gas station, whatever, with my friends, and I was turning onto the main street, and the car ran a red light and was about to hit me. So as I was going slow, like turning out, pulling out the gas station. Then when I seen the car, it was too late for me to move, so I just jumped off the bike, and then the car hit my bike. When it hit my bike, it drug my bike for about 4 blocks, just dragging it, and just kept going. Then that shit caught on fire. The car caught on fire. Then a dude got out the car and ran. So I guess he was in a stolen car or something. But yeah. Oh shit, you good? That just happened. Nah, that was a while ago when I was a kid. I was like 17 at the time. When I used to ride dirt bikes. You got in at 3374. 3374. So you got him back here. This is a good entry. You seen some profit. You saw some profit. Only thing what I don't like about your sales is look at 1 hour time frame. You're overall bullish, right? Looking at this 1 hour structure, you have this higher high, higher low, this higher high. So I move this whole thing up here to where you don't see the candlesticks, you just see the overall structure itself. Why do you want to sell this? That's my question to you. Why do you want to sell this structure? No, I just put this back down here. This is the structure you see. Why do you want to sell this? Now, I think you got you said 7.4. So you got to sell around here somewhere off of this little retracement right over here. You're probably looking at it like a low, lower high, and a new low. That's probably what you were looking at. But this is just internal structure, overall bullish market. Because this push down never took a low. So this is still bullish. If this push down took out the low that made the high, meaning this is the push up that made this high, as we broke above this high, this push down took this low, then sales are valid. But even if price is taking this low here, this is not a significant low because the reaction off of this low didn't make a new high above this area. So this is not considered a higher low. This is just internal structure of a bullish trend. Hopefully that made sense. Looking at it right over here, you have a higher high, higher low, higher high. You have internal structure break and retest, which is what I am anticipating a new high. As we break this previous high to the left hand side, and we come back down to retest it, and it looks something like this. And if I look left to the left hand side, we have previous level of support here, previous level of resistance here, and now it looks like we're holding this level. Go to the 5-minute chart to see how the momentum on this retest. I see we took out a low right over here, going bearish on the 5-minute chart. Have a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. waited for this high to get taken out, meaning the most recent high that made a new low, to take buys. Stop loss below the lows, below the levels. Then I look to target the top of the range, which is this rejection area here. So that's my trade idea, but I could be wrong. My trade could still lose, themselves could play out still. Like, that's not off the table. I was targeting 4-hour sell side liquidities. Thought it'd plummet some more. Look at 4-hour. So wrestling liquidity, the liquidity idea or theory is that liquidity sits below previous higher lows and higher highs, right? So ideally, price has liquidity above this. There's liquidity above here. There's liquidity above here. Price ran all that liquidity, right? But there are no higher lows here. This was just an aggressive push with no higher lows. So there is no real liquidity sitting below this 4-hour level. On this 4-hour chart, our only 4-hour liquidity we have is down here, because this is our only higher low that made a new high. Other than that, there are no, like, there is no structure here. This is just one massive push. So what liquidity are you actually targeting? The liquidity sitting all the way down here? The one in between? So I think you're looking at this. Yeah. So this is more so, I want to say this is more so subjective. Some people might look at this like liquidity, but some people might not. I wouldn't say this is 4-hour liquidity, because this is only one bearish candle before a continuation. One bearish candle is not significant enough to be a pullback to me specifically. That's why I say it's subjective. You look at the 1-hour level, this, you could say this is 1-hour liquidity. I wouldn't say this is 4-hour liquidity, but it does look better on the 1-hour time frame for actual retracement rather than this 4-hour time frame being just one bearish candle. And I'm pretty sure this was market open. Yeah, this is market open. Market open bearish, went bearish first and then flip bullish on this current daily candle. So this was literally market open. What key level of support and resistance though? On a 1-hour, yes. Yes, this is a level of support. But it's not about if it's a level of support or not. It's about how strong is this level of support. But this is a valid level. This is a very strong level. You see we have rejections here, resistance, support, support, resistance, support. This is a strong level. So you could sell, you're right, you could sell into this level. But the problem is you're selling into this level. You're trying to sell into this level, but your price got to break this level first. So before price can even get here, we got to close below this level. True, and the bias is still bullish, exactly. And the bias is still bullish. So I'm not saying your sales can't play out. I'm just saying that your sales got a lot of stuff to happen first. Well, that's against it. Like, even though it could play out, first we got to see if we can break this level. Then if we can break this level, then we have potential to come down to this level. All against the current momentum. This is what I mean by I'm a higher time frame directional bias trader, trading off of 1-hour levels with 5-minute entries. Like, I don't want to discourage you from taking your own trades. I always encourage people to take their own setups, because you learn better from your own mistakes, even if it is a mistake or it is a mistake. You learn better from what works and what doesn't work based off of what you trade, not necessarily copying what I'm doing. Right. So even if you see something that's different than what I see, always take your own trade. Ideally, you'll see more progression that way. But I'm not saying your sales can't play out, because if it play out, I will get stopped out, which is bad for me, good for you, for your confidence. But it won't touch my confidence at all, because I'm trading the same way no matter what. But I just think, personal opinion, that your sales got a lot of stuff to worry about. As far as to the buy side, all I got to worry about is this high over here. Got you. You really opened my eyes, though. I really appreciate that analysis. No problem, bro. This is like, that was like a small example on how my one-on-one coaching would be. Like, I go over your trades and my own trades and see where you could have looked at or what you could have noticed differently. That way, it could have been a better setup than what it was. I do the same thing in my own trades. Your dad was great. Can't wait to hop in the call with you one of these days. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 2 on Friday. Depending on how many people vote on the poll on Friday when I drop the poll, is if I do 2. If it get a lot of people that vote on the poll, then I'll do 2. If it's not a lot of people and it's just like 4 or 5 people that actually vote on the poll in Discord, then I'll just do 1. If I get more people to vote, then I'll do more than 1. Might hold to break even, then reevaluate or stop loss. I'll make more accounts. Gold is going mad slow right now, bro. Like, why is it just fucking consolidating right here on a 5-minute chart, bro? Like, what is this consolidation? Let's check to see if we have news for New York, to see if I have to hold this through New York. 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. we have PMI. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be in the straight that fucking long. I should at least be at TP1 by that time, bro. Like, there's no way it still be down here at 10 a.m. What's your name? What you doing? What's your sign? You looking at other pairs tonight? Well, I was, but I'm already in one now, so I don't need to look at anything else. I'm just focused on this. I was looking at these pairs here. Same as remember when I did my pre-market analysis on Sunday? Basically those same ones. So I was looking at silver below here on NZDUSD. That whole Monday, we just retraced. Well, we just continue higher and make equal highs. So didn't get a trade here. And now we're looking like we're taking this low down here for the 1 hour to go bearish. Right below this level. Also, our 4 hour is still bearish. So I'm still looking at sales below here on the NZDUSD. But if this area if price can't close below this area and we end up reversing, I'll be happy to take these buys side. And this will be the 4 hour making a new high as well, taking out this high over here. Other than that, looking, I see higher high, higher low, higher high, a shift in structure here, going bearish. Then I see a lower low, lower high, lower low. I could have got some sells up here, but ideally, I didn't want to sell into this here. I don't want to sell right into this level because price could easily just reject all this and continue making me take an unnecessary loss. I don't want to trade inside this overall range, this whole entire range. This range is choppy. I feel like the high quality trade is not until we close below this level. Now we have clean range to fill to the left hand side. Meaning we have clean candles rather than trading inside this chop. So that's what I was looking at. Same thing from Sunday. US 30 as well. US 30, I was saying sells down here. But when I decided to go bullish, instead of giving me this break retest, this retest here failed and it continued higher. So got no trade offer here. But now looking at it, I see higher high, higher low, equal highs, and now we may have a break and retest this area if we can get a 1 hour to close below these lows down here. For trend continuation sell. 1 hour is currently bullish right now with potential to go bearish. So if we can get another 1 hour closure below this level, we could be going bearish. Then we're gonna look to take some sales off of this area. But I'm already in gold, so I'm not gonna take this. But this is what I was looking at. And Euro JPY on Sunday, I said I wanted to see price pull back into this field level. We got to pull back. This wasn't steep enough, so I got no trade here. Price didn't give us a break and retest of this area. Again, I didn't want to trade in this area because this area was too tight as far as the range. Didn't want to trade inside this range, but it did play out with this retest right over here. Got a break right over here. 1 hour closure. Gave a retest on the 1 hour candle. Could have took the entry as a flip and break of these lows. Stop loss above this high and look to trade into this level. The trade ended up playing out, but I didn't take it because I didn't want to trade the smaller range. I wanted to trade in the bigger range, which is down here. So same setup stays. Then NAS 100 as well. From last time when I said I didn't want to take sales off of this area on NAS 100 because our 1 hour we were going bullish. I don't want to sell against the 1 hour direction. So when I went bullish above this area, my directional bias was still bearish. I just didn't want to sell just yet. Now we look like we're tapping into this area. Again, this is still bullish structure though. So I still don't want to sell against this overall 1 hour bullish structure. I need price to form a higher low, a new high, then take a low first. Then we can look to take some sales, something like that. But until price make a higher low first, we don't have it. Versus US 30, we actually have a consolidation area where we have a high, a higher low, and equal high. So that's why I took that's 100 out and I put US 30 up. Because even though they're setting up similar, US 30 already has that slow down in volume where we have a higher low and potential continuation. That long ass ad I just listened to, bro. Holy shit. I'm also in a buy on USD JPY at the moment using 15-minute order. USD JPY. So okay, these buys look better compared to your gold position. Even though it's still counter trend to the 4 hour, like 4 hour technically still bearish, but at least it's pro trend to the 1 hour. Meaning the 1 hour had this break, retest, continuation. This continuation didn't continue down too much. Then you have price breaking this lower high and this pivot point here. Now you can look at it as a fake out of price closing back inside the range. And I don't know where your entry at, but you could take his break and retest bias, something like this, then look to target these highs there. So I do like this trade idea. As far as the scalp, trading this intersection volume, I do see this UJ playing out. I got out already TP head at 1 to 3. Yeah, this is nice. So you probably got it a little lower down here. No, you shouldn't think like that. You gotta rework that framework of thinking, bro. Don't think of what you should have did, because if you think of what you should have did, you're gonna be always trying to change shit and in your future trades, be thinking of what could happen. It's better to have a systematic approach and do the same thing every single time, so that way, no matter what happens, you know you stuck to the plan, versus trying to make decisions off what you should do or what could happen. So you got to rework. You got to rework that framework of thinking. I'm Lucy Trading. What should I do to get started? Go on YouTube. What video should I watch? Go on YouTube. Google. I mean, not Google. Go on YouTube. Look up FX Alex G Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Day Trading. It's a 4-hour long video. Watch that video. It'll teach you everything beginner friendly when it comes to trading, as far as what is trading, how to calculate risk, what is the lot size, what is contracts, things of that nature. It'll also tell you how to identify a structure, what are highs and lows, what are support and resistance, how to tell when structure shifts, things of that nature. So it'll teach you everything beginner friendly when it comes to trading. After that, watch people that live trade, because you get real learning from actual watching people do it in real time, instead of actually watching the video, right? You get to see a raw, authentic version of trading with them taking losses and winnings and how they manage their emotions in every single trade as prices going in profit or as prices going in drawdown, things of that nature. But watch YouTube first to understand the terms and the vocabulary that traders use. That way you understand when you actually watch other people live trade. What's it called again? My bad. Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Day Trading by FX Alex G. So I could pull it up. This video right over here. Beginner's Guide to Forex Trading in 2025. This is a 4-hour long video. Everything you watch in this video applies to not just Forex. It applies to other markets as well. So this price action you learn in this video is universal to not just Forex. It's universal to futures, options, or stocks, or crypto, literally, because it's pure price action. The benefits of trading pure price action is you trading the break and retest of previous highs and previous lows. All the financial markets have previous highs and previous lows. If I go on a crypto market, you will see highs and lows. If I go on the options market, you will see highs and lows. If I go on a stock chart, you will see highs and lows. So because that concept is so universal to any kind of asset, I think it's the best, because you don't have to change the way you trade to trade something different. How's it going? What's good, bro? Wait, Chess, didn't you say you was going back to work? Like school started again or something like that? So don't you got so you got work tomorrow? Or today? Your ass gonna be tired as fuck. Finna go back to sleep in a minute. Or finna say your ass finna be cooked. They're gonna have a fucking teachers meeting. And your ass gonna be knocked out. We hit 600 followers. Let's go. Let's go. What time you be going to sleep? Yeah, you can't really trade in your session as a teacher, right? Well, you could if you don't fuck with your students like that. But like, like, hold on, students, hold on, class. My order just got filled. Go over to your desk and pull your laptop out. Hey, fuck you, yo. That'll be funny as shit. Like, hold on, chat. Hold on, class. My order just got filled. In the middle of you breaking down something, you just hear order filled. You just gotta stop the whole lesson. Like, hold the fuck up. This is more important. I'm like, nah, I left myself. You funny. Wait, I forgot what I said. About like, why you say nine? I forgot what I said. Do you have a Discord or something like that? Yeah, I got a Discord, bro. Just send me a message on TikTok. I was singing invite. I went to bed at 9. Oh yeah, that's definitely too late. You got to go to sleep a lot earlier than that to create London. I'll be in bed by like 7:38, and I still be tired. Well, I was tired. Well, because I wake up at 1, I'll be tired. If I wake up at 3, I don't be tired. When I wake up at 1, 1 is low key pushing it. I get like 6 hours. Yeah, that's not enough. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Are you East Coast, bro? Why's gold playing, bro? Like, stop going bearish, fuck, nigga. Hey, you bitch ass Perry, go back up, bro. I'm hungry as fuck. I'm in on 23,395. You talking about NASDAQ? 23. If I don't respond, I'm sleeping. I got you again. Sleep well, NQ. You in buys or sells? You in sales? Four-hour bearish. 1 hour bullish. Hold this area. Your sales complete. You got a 1 hour bearish engulfing. It's nice. I will have stops above these highs up here though. 1 to 12 already taking partials. 1 to 12, you're fucking rich. Let me guess. You top tick this candle right here with a 1 point stop loss. $7 stop loss. I got a 2 risk reward on the sales. Nice. Y'all cooking in chat. I need y'all. How about y'all go live so I can take y'all trades? What the fuck? A 1 or 12? I'm getting cooked over here. See how much I'm down. I'm down like $500, bruh. I'm getting cooked right here, bruh. Damn. Think about taking. Yeah, I got a Discord. Send me a message on TikTok. I'll send you the link to the Discord. Look, I'm sorry, bro. No, I was just playing, bro. That was a joke. I wasn't serious. I don't care about losing the trade, bro. You can't avoid losing the trade. It's a part of the game. I got over a 71%, so I'll make it back. I'm not tripping. All right, I'm gonna send a link. I'm gonna start sending the link out right now before I forget. Shouldn't make believe I should say for me. Think I'm taking you. I just got off work too and caught this trade. Oh, that's a W. So getting off at work at nighttime to trade, that shit lit. Cause you already be wide awake for real. All right, I just sent the link to both of y'all. Oh yeah, that's definitely gas. I feel bad for the people that got to trade at work. Bro, that shit must suck. Like imagine your supervisor getting on your nerves about being on your phone at work and you getting cooked at the same time. Nah, nah. Imagine being in a losing trade while your supervisor talking when you get off your phone. Like, hey, bitch ass nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to manage my position real quick. What made you take the buy? I'm curious. Okay, I got you right now. So to give you a detailed explanation, I am a directional buy, a higher time frame directional bias trader that trade off of 1 hour levels that use 5 minute for entries. So that being said, I want to see a direction first. So daily time frame, we're bearish, but I'm in a buy. You may be wondering, why are you in a buy and you in a bearish market? I'm going to get to that. So daily time frame, we're bearish. We just in a bullish retracement phase of overall bearish push. This push down took out this low, and we came make equal lows here. But overall, this is just a retracement of an overall bearish push. But it's a bullish retracement. Look at the 4 hour time frame. What are we in 4 hour? We're bullish. Reason being, we have lower lows and lower highs here. Price had a shift in direction as price shifted bullish and took out all of these lower highs. Now we're bullish on the 4 hour time frame. And let's get on to the 1 hour time frame. Same exact thing. 1 hour time frame, we were bearish below this level here. We went bullish. Break, retest, continuation, bullish. Right? Looking at this bullish structure, we have a higher high, higher low, a new higher high, a break, and a retest of previous highs looking left. So if I just move this line up here, outside of the overall candlesticks, you see this is clearly bullish price action. So the 4 hour is bullish and our 1 hour is bullish. Because I have more time frame telling me to buy rather than telling me to sell, meaning though the only time frame that was bearish was the daily, I'd rather take the buy than the sells just because the 4 hour and 1 hour are both bullish, right? They both are in sync with each other rather than trying to fade them, right? So overall looking for buy opportunities. We had a break over here, so I just waited for a retest. Retest came down here. Once price came in retest back into the previous high area, I dropped into the 5 minute chart for potential entries. Before I enter, I need the 5 minute chart to actually have structure on that retest. So in this case, I need to see a low get taken out first, meaning as though our 5 minute was bullish here. Price took this 5 minute low to go bearish, and now we have a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. This is all what led up into that retest. So once I seen price have a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, I just set a buy stop at the break of this high, anticipating that if this 5 minute goes back bullish, alongside our 1 hour and 4 hour already being bullish, I will have a higher chance. It will be a high probability for price to fill in the rest of this range. But this is why I took the buy. 4 hour and 1 hour are both bullish. We're having a break and retest of a 1 hour previous high. Our 5 minute structure was bearish on the retest and it shifted bullish upon entry. So I took a buy, stop loss below this 1 hour candle right over here, because this was the candle that confirmed a breakout, meaning this was the first candle that closed above the previous highs. So I used that candle low as a stop loss. Then I'll look to target the top of the range up here and have another target up here at these highs. That's why I took a buy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what makes you think that this not in my setup anymore. That's my MacBook. All right. 3214 sell. If you want to take sales, take your sales. So I don't look at trading like that. I don't look at trading like that. I look at trading as a probability game. Hypothetically speaking, if I gave you a bag, right? Well, if I was in New York and I was like a hustler in Times Square, right? And I had a game. People came to my game to gamble, because at the end of the day, trading is gambling. People came to my game to gamble, right? And I told you, I have a bag. I have 3 crayons. I will show you all 30 crayons in my hand. And I would say, you have 2 blue crayons and 1 red crayon. I will put them in the bag, but I'll let you place a bet first on what crayon you grab. You will be the person that's playing the game. You will be putting your hand inside the bag and pulling out 1 random crayon. What would you put your money behind if you know that it's 2 red crayons and 1 blue crayon in the bag? Most likely you should say red crayons, because you know that it's more red crayons in the bag than there are blue. That's very simple. So I put the crayons in the bag, I shake them up. Sometimes you're gonna sometimes you're gonna win, sometimes you're gonna lose. It's reality trading, right? It's a probability, but most of the time you should put your probability behind the higher chance or the higher percentage. And I look at that as trading. Each time frame is a different color crayon in a different direction. So my blue crayons are buys, my red crayons are sells. So if my daily is bearish, that'll be one red crayon in the back. If my 4 hours bullish, meaning we making new highs, that'll be a blue crayon in the back. If my 1 hour is bullish, man, we making new highs, another blue crayon in the back. It's that simple. So I want to look for more buys and sells just because the chances of me winning taking a buy is a lot higher than me winning taking a sell, because it's more prices making new highs than more new highs than it is making new lows. Do you swing trade? Nah, I intraday. So on average, I hold trades from 4 to 5 hours. So I'm overall trading the overall direction of the market, trying to predict how the daily candlestick will close, rather than just trying to trade the intersection volume. My trade idea is to predict how the daily candle will close. I'm anticipating that the daily candle will close bullish, because we are making new highs on a 4 hour and 1 hour time frame. The lower time frames tells you how the higher time frame will close. So inside of 1 hour uptrend, most likely you will see a 4 hour bullish candle. In the 4 hour uptrend, most likely you will see a daily bullish candle, because the lower time frames tell you how the higher time frames will close. Let me put this in perspective. Say we have a bullish candle like this on a daily, on a 1 hour, on a 4 hour chart, right? You have this 4 hour bullish candle. On the 1 hour chart, this is what, let me split this down the middle, right? So say this is the 4 hour time frame. On a 1 hour time frame, you will see this. So inside this 4 hour candle, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you will see this kind of structure. You will see 1, 2, 3, 4 hours worth of data, because there's 4 1 hour candles inside one 4 hour candle. You will also see a open, a close, meaning the open of this 4 hour candle will be the same open as the same hourly candle, and then this fourth candle will be on the close. I did that too big. Let's rework it a little bit. Yeah, like this. So you have the close of this last 4 hour candle, this last hourly candle will be the close of this 4 hour candle as well. And that bearish candle, that last bearish candle on that 1 hour time frame is what leaves that 4 hour wick. So this wick here is created by this 1 hour candle. So if you could, this is what I mean by these lower time frames tell you how the higher time frames will close. So if we're making new highs on the higher time frame, the lower time frame, I would anticipate that on the higher time frame, we will close bullish. So that's the idea. That's the theory. Not a theory, it's actually a fact. So let's look at it from here. If you look at this 4 hour candle from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., this 4 hour candle, it was bearish candle. Let's look at 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. on the 1 hour chart. So the 1 a.m. candle was here. So this started this 1 minute. This was the start of this 4 hour candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at this structure, you see we took out a low here. We're making new lows on this 1 hour chart, taking out a low. Go to 4 hour time frame, we close bearish. So that's putting it in perspective. 1 hour time frame, took out a low, made a new low down here, and we got a 4 hour bearish closure. But looking on the 4 hour time frame, we're making a new high. We're just in the retracement phase of a new high. So I'm anticipating that if we can hold a low, this daily candlestick will flip bullish and close bullish. So even though the daily candlestick is bearish now, I'm anticipating that this daily will close bullish. Hopefully I explained that well. I'm in the Discord now, I'm back. Hopefully I explained that well and that answered your question on why I took the buys. You don't lose the trade until you hit stop loss. So drawdown is a part of trading. Like every trade not gonna go straight to TP. You're gonna experience drawdown sometime. And this could be an instance where I get stopped out, or this could be an instance where I just experience deep drawdown before it reverses. Like, but this is the same thing happening down here. Like I'm not scared of drawdown because I know what I'm risking per trade and I accept that risk upon taking the trade. So drawdown doesn't affect me. Same thing back here. I was in deep drawdown right over here on this gold sell. Gold sell ended up playing out. So just because I'm in drawdown, I don't count the trade out just yet until it actually gets taken out. Other than that, I'm holding the trade. Same thing back over here. I'm seeing some drawdown right over here. Overall, came down to my first target where I parsed it out. And then I overall getting break even. This was over break even trade. But this trade was a fucking banger. Like these examples over here. This was a no drawdown trade. Literally, as soon as I enter straight fucking profit. Same thing back here. No drawdown trade. As soon as I enter straight profit. Same thing here. As soon as I enter straight profit. So not every trade is going to go straight to profit. But that's the point of having a stop loss to cushion you in case price goes into drawdown. If I hit stop loss, I hit stop loss. If I hit TP, I hit TP. Doesn't change. Not going to change my the way I trade. If I lose, like it's okay. Not the end of the world. But as long as we stay above this level and we don't close below, I still should be bullish on the trade. So the 1 hour candlestick close below here, it might be like, okay, I'm about to get cooked. Just let it play out. But as long as we stay above this area, I should be good. But I don't like how it's the 5 minute now. It's making a new low after making a new high. So that's not good. And if what I say about the 5 minute time frame, if what I say about the 1 hour time frame telling you how the 4 hour rule close, that rule also applies to the 5 minute time frame. But the 5 minutes making a new low, that lets me know that we have a high chance of making a 1 hour bearish close because we're making a new low in the 5 minute. Which that doesn't support my buy bias, because if we're making a new low in the 5 minute and our 1 hour time frame has a higher chance to close bearish, then we may be closing below this low here. I'm gonna stay on here till 5:30 and I'm gonna get off though. I'll update the Discord what I do with this trade for the people that's allowed to join in the Discord. So if I get off at 5:30 and we still in drawdown, I'll update when I take parcels and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get off at 5:30 because I need to eat. I'm hungry as fuck. And I'm not about to sit here and give y'all ASMR, to be honest. If you're not in my Discord, you want to join the Discord, send me a message on TikTok and I'll send you the link. And if in the YouTube chat, you want to join the Discord, the link should be in the description. I feel a lot. I'm gonna stay here for about 5 more minutes. Then I'm gonna eat, bro. I'm hungry as fuck. I'm gonna stay here until the 15-minute candle close. That's what I'm gonna do. Papa, I smoke more than Molly. I smoke more than Molly. I smoke more than Molly. I'm wrapping up here. It's your boy Trader Hog and I'm out chat. I'm updating the Discord on what I do with this trade, but I'm about to wrap this up here. I'll update the Discord when I hit stop loss or when I hit my partial out area. If you want to be in the Discord, you're not already in the Discord, just send me a message on TikTok and I will shoot you the link to the Discord. If you're in a YouTube chat and you want to join the Discord, link is down in the description. But it's your boy Traderholic and I am out of here because I'm hungry as fuck and I'm finna eat. So yeah.